And as always, we are getting straight into the action here with all the goals that happened since last episode. I'm Aether, the channel is Aether Gaming, and this is Let's Play Sunderland in Football Manager 2019. So since last episode, we played 4 games. We started off with a good win at home versus Fulham. It is 3 goals against 1 game. And this game is in the League Cup, so we are through to the next round. Then we followed that one up with a win versus Portsmouth in the league. And this game was a good 2 goals against none away win, and away wins is of course a little bit extra because it's always tougher to be playing away. But then it finally happened. The curtains went down and we picked up the first loss of the season. We got beaten by Reading with 3 goals against 2, and it's a little bit extra frustrated because we took the lead, but then they turned things around, and then yeah, our first loss. Frustrating, but we knew it was going to happen one day. But after that defeat, we managed to bounce back with a little bit of a crazy game at home versus Ipswich in the league. It was 6 goal games, 4 for us and 2 for them. And I'm just going to leave you here alone for a while. Just watch these goals. And that one is a crazy one, insane. But yeah, let's just sit back, relax and enjoy. So all these games brings us to this league table. We are currently in 2nd place behind Stoke, and as you can tell, it's still really close here. Very few points between a couple of teams. And today we are playing versus a team that is fighting for promotion, and that is Norwich. They're currently in 6th place in a playoff position, and media predicted them to be top 3 actually for this season. But before we start the game, I need to show you, we have picked up a big injury, and that is Alim Öztürk. He's out for, when we got the injury it was 2 months. Now it says 4 to 7 weeks, and that's unfortunate because we didn't manage to get any new central defender in before the transfer window closed. And you know, I wanted one. I feel like it's one of our weaker positions, but it didn't happen. So now we need to managed to survive without him for 2 months. But let's play some football. And here you can see the lineups. Nothing special, doing some normal rotations, using a pretty good team, but we know that they are very good. As I said earlier, they are in a playoff position. They are predicted to end the league in top 3. That's far above what we are predicted. We are predicted to be very low down the table. But clearly we have the intention to make sure that that doesn't happen. But this could most definitely be a bump on the road. But we have the at-home advantage. Hopefully we can actually make that a real advantage. And here is a throw-in from Matthews. But we are losing possession ASAP, and it's going to be the counter-attack. Is the Santos completely alone, and he makes no mistake. And we are off to a nightmare of a start. I haven't even played 5 minutes when Norwich takes the lead. Yep. This so sloppy, guys. And I mean, he tries, but it's just not good enough. The only thing that's good enough to here is this Santos finisher. But maybe something can happen here ASAP, because there's another highlight. Can we turn it around? Another really long ball. Kone, Ovidio, Maguios, back to Ovidio. Gios going for Maguire. Wilson breaks through to the left flank. Ovidio with the early cross. It's clear defense, but it's just over the top bar. That's another highlight. With the throw-in. Maguire, McGeoch, Ledbetter back to McGeoch. Come on, lads, into the box with a cross. It's clear by the defense. That should be no trouble. No mistakes now, guys. Nothing stupid. Nothing stupid is allowed. You're completely forbidden to be stupid. A nice breakthrough into the box. Maguire. And ooh, it's just outside the post. We are creating a lot of chances. They basically got the goal very early on, very easily. But since that, we are completely dominating things. Another highlight. McGeoch going for Wilson on the right flank. He tries to break through by himself, and that could have been a masterpiece, but just not good enough. We are about to head into half-time. Will something happen here before the ref blows the whistle? Doesn't look like it. And a very frustrating first half is about to come to an end. So look at statistics. We completely dominated things. Look at the highlights. We got every single highlight except the first one. And they scored. So the lads now, they need to know I'm going to go aggressive. I expect something else in the second half. They all agree. They all look fired up. I mean, look at these ratings. It's just embarrassing. Like 6.1. Really? Really? What I've done to deserve that? But I mean, considering the amount of chances we created, is definitely like, it's not that we are outplayed. We should be winning. Time just ticks away. Nothing happens here in the second half. Matthews have picked up an injury. It's time to change things around. It's time to go for two strikers, and we're also not going to risk Matthews. We're going to remove him and bring in Love instead. And now, what will be a suitable thingy? I mean, could do two subs here. Sub out Maguire or Wildshot. That's the question. Who's having the worst game? I didn't mean to do that. We're gonna go with, even though Maguire has been better, he is tired and has the yellow card. So we're going to remove him and bring on Mr. Will Grigg. And hopefully he will be on fire today, because we need it. And we are going to go for an attacking mentality. Come on, lads. It's really time to step it up. It's time to show some passion. And here is a throw-in. Love. Back to Love. An easy pass for Wilson. Harry Wilson. McGeoch. Going for Will Grigg. Will Grigg with a pass. And, oh, that was so close, but it's actually an offside. It wouldn't have counted. The clock just ticks away. Time is not on our side currently. It really is that we're going to remove Wilson. He haven't had a great game either. And we're going to keep you as pressing. We're going to turn Will Griggs around as a poacher. And we are not only going to be attacking, we're going to be very attacking. And we are creating chances. I don't feel like we need to change anything up with tactics much, but come on, lads. Clock just ticks away. What is this? We have created 17 chances to 8. We've had a gazillion of highlights. But this looks like it's going to end with a defeat. And it's very frustrating considering how much we actually dominated this game. I feel like we really can't afford not taking at least 1 point in a game like this. Look at this. We completely dominated things. What did they have? They had 1 single highlight the whole game. And we had like 10. We're going to tell the lads, I'm not happy. That was disappointing. Very disappointing. But that's it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for sharing your time with me. And I'll see you in the next one.